Here's a wild thought. By 2030, half the jobs you're chasing today might not even exist, replaced by AI, robots, or something we can't yet imagine. Welcome to 2025, where picking the right college degree isn't just smart, it's survival. Stick with me for the top 5 degrees that'll future-proof your life. Hit that like button and let's roll. The why behind 2025. First, let's set the stage. Why 2025? Well, we're at a tipping point. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says tech and healthcare jobs are set to explode, increasing by 15% and 13% respectively by 2032, while old-school gigs like manufacturing are shrinking fast. Posts on X are buzzing about AI taking over coding, drones replacing delivery drivers, and climate chaos flipping industries upside down. Your degree has to match this madness, or you're toast. I've scoured data, trends, and insider chatter to bring you 5 majors that don't just promise jobs, they promise power, cash, and a front row seat to the future. Let's dive into number 5. Number 5, cybersecurity. Kicking off the list is cybersecurity. Why? Because the world's a digital Wild West, and hackers are the new outlaws. In 2024 alone, cyber attacks cost companies $9 trillion. Think ransomware locking hospitals or data breaches tanking banks. The BLS projects 32% job growth for info security analysts through 2032, way above average, and the median salary is $112,000 a year. You'll learn to code firewalls, hunt threats, and outsmart cyber criminals. Picture this. You're the hero who stops a hack that could cripple a city's power grid. Schools like MIT and Purdue are pumping out grads who land gigs at the NSA or Tesla. X-users call it the Iron Man of IT, and they're not wrong. Stick around. Number 4's even wilder. Number 4, health informatics. Sounds kind of obscure, right? Well, it's not. Health informatics is the love child of healthcare and tech, and it's booming. Hospitals are drowning in data, patient records, AI diagnostics, wearable health trackers, and someone's got to make sense of it. The BLS says medical records and health info jobs will jump 17% by 2032, with median salaries at $104,000 a year. You'll master coding, data analysis, and health policy. Think of it as being a tech doctor without the stethoscope. Real-world win, grads from Johns Hopkins or Oregon Health and Science University are designing systems that predict outbreaks or save lives in ERs. X-Posts rave about its sci-fi vibes. And wait till you hear number 3. Number 3, sustainable engineering. Climate change isn't a debate, it's a crisis, and engineers are the fixers. By 2030, green tech is expected to be a $417 billion industry. Think solar grids, wind farms, or buildings that don't guzzle energy. The BLS pegs civil and environmental engineering growth at 8 to 11%, with median pay around $95,000 a year. Higher if you specialize. You'll study renewable energy systems, carbon capture, and eco-design, skills to rebuild a planet on fire. Stanford and UC Berkeley grads are already landing roles at SpaceX or the UN, designing Mars habitats or flood-proof cities. X calls it engineering with a soul, and it's only getting hotter. Next is number 2. Don't blink. Number 2, data science. Data is the new oil, and this degree is your drill. Every click, swipe, and search feeds a $203 billion industry. Think Netflix predicting your next binge, or Amazon nailing your next buy. The BLS says data scientist jobs will soar 36% by 2032, the fastest on this list, with median pay at $103,000 a year, often doubling with experience. You'll wrestle Python, machine learning, and stats to turn chaos into cash. Picture cracking a dataset that stops a pandemic or boosts a startup to billions. Top schools like Carnegie Mellon and NYU churn out grads snatched by Google or Goldman Sachs. X-users dub it the brain of the future. And number 1 is a total game changer. Number 1, artificial intelligence. This isn't sci-fi, it's the future. AI is already writing code, driving cars, and beating doctors at diagnostics. By 2030, it's a $15 trillion market. The BLS clocks computer and info research scientist growth at 23%, with median pay at $136,000 a year, skyrocketing for PhDs. You'll dive into neural networks, robotics, and ethics, skills to build machines that think. Imagine coding an AI that saves millions or outsmarts Wall Street. MIT, Stanford, and Georgia Tech grads are scooped by OpenAI, Tesla, even DARPA. Ex-posts are screaming AI is king, and they're right. This degree doesn't just get you a job, it makes you a creator of tomorrow. So let's recap. Cybersecurity guards the digital frontier, 112,000 median pay, 32% growth. Health informatics fuses tech and medicine, 104,000 a year, 17% uptick. Sustainable engineering saves the planet, 95,000 a year, steady at 8 to 11%. Data science turns numbers into gold, 103,000 a year, and a blistering 36% surge. AI, it's the kingpin, 136,000 a year, 23% growth, rewriting reality itself. These aren't just degrees, they're tickets to lead in a world flipping upside down. The BLS, industry reports, and X-Chatter all agree. 2025's job market rewards the bold, the tech-savvy, the problem solvers. Pick one of these degrees, and you're not just riding the wave, you're making it. So here's the idea to chew on. Your degree isn't just 4 years, it's your launchpad to dominate a future that's already here. AI could replace half this list by 2035, or amplify it beyond belief. Which of these 5 would you bet your future on? Drop your pick in the comments. I'm reading every single one. And smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. This channel is your edge in 2025 and beyond. The next vid's even crazier. Stick around, because the future's not waiting.